Hello everyone, welcome to Pandorastarot, and of course welcome to your July readings. This is a general introduction, just like I did last month for all the signs. So, welcome each and every one of you. Please remember to check your rising and your moon sign, as I always say, as well as your sun sign, because that will give you more information of all of the energies that could be available to each and every one of you throughout the month. And of course, um, like I always say, thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for spending your time with me, for sharing, liking, and subscribing. I love the community that has been, growing around this small deck of cards. So thank you so much, and let's move on to the readings. Hello, Leo. Let's start with the reading. We have in the challenge position the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles represents could represent financial loss. So it could be that some of you have been not doing so well on the money side. It could be that some of you, perhaps in the month of June or previous month, you lost your job and you have been trying to find a new one, but not with a lot of success. Most importantly, this card, the Five of Pentacles, what we have here is people who are very, they're hurt, they're injured, they're walking under the snow, so they're very focused on their own pain, their own bad situation, and the thing is that they're so focused on that they don't realize they're walking past the church, so they don't realize there's a place that could actually help them. So the lesson or the advice that comes with this card is that I think this financial stress, or a stress because you lack resources in some form, Leo, has prevented you from actually seeing that there is help available. It's just that you're going through a bit of a tunnel vision phase, okay, where you're just too focused looking at what's in front of you. And what the tarot is advising is to try to expand the options available, okay, because that will get you out of this situation. And to, again, like I said before, to expand the options, to be able to another thing is to let other people help you out, because maybe you were not very happy about letting other people lend you a hand. But from the middle of the month onwards, there is a new beginning, okay, because we have two aces, and not only that, we have 1 8 and another 8 here. The only not so nice card is the 5 of coins, but the rest of the cards are really good. And so it could be that with all the both 8s here, it could be that the month of August turns out to be really good, like the month of July, it's the beginning of something, and the month of August is where you finally are able to get out of this situation, especially if you got in debt or something like that. But going back to the cards, in the center of the reading we have the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, first of all, the wands are your element, it's the fire element. It's creativity, it's passion, it's a new step in a new direction. So this goes back to what I have been saying about contemplating other options. Don't be so focused on one thing, on this is the way I'm going to get out of this situation. Lift your eyes from the ground, just be able to look around you and see other possibilities, because with the Ace of Wands, what comes in is that there's a new way, a new creation, a new creative way, not a new creation, a new creative way to do things, a new creative path that will unfold in front of you. But again, if you're too focused on your own, if you're too focused on the negative, you won't be able to see the positive. That's how simple this card is in that form. So there is the possibility of a new creative beginning in your life, and this new beginning will set you free, actually, Leo, because you have, in the position of things you won't be able to change, the Eight of Swords in reverse. So this is a great card to have in reverse because it means liberation. So, when we have in the upright, this is a card that talks about negative thought patterns. It's a self-imposed prison. We tell ourselves, no, we can't do that. We won't be able. If going back to this job thing, oh no, we won't be able to be our own bosses. Or if I create that, no one will want to buy it, or who would want to, I don't know, read my book, or who, that sort of thing. Okay, and many readers interpret this card as the poverty mentality, where actually you're not lacking, but you think you're lacking. So, that this law of attraction thing, that you become what you believe, well, that sort of thing. So, try to expand, try to let this creative energy renew your life. Consider paths that you have perhaps not considered before, or that you have discarded in the past. And that will set you free, actually, Leo. It's a really good card to have in the reverse because it means that you're able to break away from these negative thought patterns. And that will bring in the work. So we have in the help, you're going to receive the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is the card of the artisan who has a lot of work to get done, but he has all the tools and all the knowledge and the abilities to get the work done. Okay, this is someone who will have to pay a lot of attention to detail. There's a lot of work to get done with this Eight of Pentacles. This is the card I usually see when I read about launching a business or something where you have to deal with a lot of things, a lot of aspects, and you can't just do it really fast and get it done and launch it. You have to pay attention to the details, really plan everything through. So, being that you are fire sign, I would say, the pentacles are earth, so there's a much more calmer energy, more steady, and try to control your eagerness, let's put it that way. Once you find this new path, it's great that you have this creativity, but ground it, okay? Don't let it, don't run away with it and just do whatever comes. Plan it. Allow this to bring in more work, more money, more resources, so you won't fall into this again, This is an opportunity for you to set the foundations for something that will, like I said before, prevent you from falling into this situation again. As the final card, we have the Ace of Cups. This is a great card that represents emotional stability, another ace. So there's a great energy this month for you to start over, Leo, and in many areas of your life, it's almost like a renewal of your life because you break out of this. That's the thing. It's not so much how many areas are you working on, it's actually fixing your mentality in a way. So the Ace of Cups represents, like I said before, emotional balance. It's even a spiritual card, so it could be that you take up a spiritual practice, or reconnect with a spiritual practice, and that brings peace into your life. Another thing is that sometimes this card represents a new love coming into your life. So it could be that even though this has a great vibe in terms of job, career, business, that sort of thing, it could be that if you have been alone for quite some time and you feel like this won't change, there's something about your mentality that you need to change. It's not your personality. The work that you have to do is start thinking on things from a different perspective, being more creative about it. And really, in the case of you feeling bad because you're alone, well, really think about and work on the type of people you attract for relationships, okay? So, but it's a great card to finish up the month. Even, like I said before, if it's not about love, it's a steady card, a card that talks about stability. So you're able to move away from this turbulent water type of situation, okay? So there is a lesson here that you're able to finally grasp in the month of July and to put it into action to get yourself out of this. So congratulations, Leo, and I'll see you next month.